You listened to my recent podcast.
I did. And I would like to say, so, you're going to go out in the sun and you put on sunscreen. You put sunscreen on your face. So if you're going to have intercourse, you should use lube. That's just what we do.
Even if a woman says, I've never had any difficulty with lubrication, I don't have any discomfort with sex, you still think a woman should be using lubricant?
I do. The data shows less microabrasions. And also what I really...
And sorry, if you're not concerned with sexually transmitted diseases, which is what the WHO is concerned with, if you're with one partner and only one partner, are microabrasions a problem?
They lead to pain. And once we get into a pain signaling process, this is a common cause of what we call vaginismus, or a tightening of the pelvic floor, which then leads to more pain. It is very possible, and you should absolutely work at it, but breaking a vaginismus cycle takes a lot of work. And so part of this recommendation that almost everyone should use lube is this idea that we're trying to avoid pain, and we're trying to avoid...
Even young women?
Yes. This is one of my favorite things to talk to young teens about. When we think about sexual education, and there's a great study looking at 1,200 high school students, and asked them about what we call sexual debut, or their first sexual encounter, and
not
then it's
intercourse, just
first sexual encounter.
That includes kissing?
No, sexual encounter.
What defines that?
I'm going to guess penetrative intercourse based off of
yeah. Okay.
And 70% of boys gave responses related to pleasure, and 70% of girls gave responses related to pain. And that's a big deal. And so talking about foreplay and lubrication, even for young women who have an adequately lubricated vagina, and decreasing the likelihood that they'll get into pain, that they'll clench up the pelvic floor, it will then hurt more